Hello and welcome to Low Budget Gaming and welcome to the Steam Summer Sale 2021. So in this video, I'll be going over games that have hit new lows. So the games that have never been cheaper on Steam before. Now there are quite a lot of games. I've picked a handful that are really sort of more well-known and interesting, but there are a lot of indie games and stuff like that. I have other videos planned that I'll look at different price ranges under 10, under 5, and maybe a few genres of the games like open world and stuff. But we'll begin with this new lows. Now, a few things about the sale. Sale will run for 2 weeks, 24th of June until the 8th of July. The prices will remain the same during the duration of the sale, the entire duration. Prices will not change. So in the past, you used to have flash deals. That doesn't happen anymore. You can buy the game today, or you can buy the game on the last day of the sale. You'll pay the same price. So you don't have to worry about, rushing or looking at the sale multiple times to see price changes. The price will stay constant. All right, so before we begin the sale, let's talk about the free games from the Epic Game Store, because we have Horizon Chase Turbo and Sonic Mania free for a week until the 1st of July. So make sure to get these games. If you are planning to buy them on Steam, don't, because you can get them for free. Next week we are getting Spectrum Retreat. And yeah, this is also an interesting first-person puzzle type of game. I have played this. I have made a video on this channel about 3 years ago or something, maybe before. 3 years, I would say. So yeah, decent game again. Also, the Should You Play channel, if you're not familiar with them, they cover everything on the Epic Game Store. So every free game that is there, they make reviews for it. They make guides on how to set up multiplayer and things like that. Show you a bit of gameplay. They do a session playing together sometimes. So all things related to the Epic Store, you'll get the information here. I'll put the links to their videos below. Check them out. Subscribe to them if you want. All right, on to the sale with the new lows. We start off with Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, Game of the Year Edition. So this is 50% off, 1,999 in India, $29.99 in the US, $24.95 in the UK, and $29.99 in the Euro region. They recently upgraded this to the Game of the Year edition, I think last year or so. And previously, I had never seen this below 35%. Now, this is published by Activision. And Activision is not really good with pricing or with regional pricing, like discounts and pricing. So 50% is pretty, unusual for them, for a fairly new game, but they do want to sell it, it seems. So if you are interested, have a look at this. I do want to try this game out, but $2,000 is still a lot because we get very good regional pricing for other games. Anyway, let's move on to the next one, which is Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. This is, of course, made by Respawn, the people behind Apex Legends. I play Apex a lot. They make good story-driven games, and of course, published by EA. So, 60% off, $999, $15.99, £13.99, and €15.99. And the deluxe edition is $13.99 in India, $20, £18, and €20. I think I'll just round them up, makes it easier. Now, I'm not sure what is included in the deluxe version. Skin, art book, director's cut. So maybe you could just skip the deluxe version if you don't care for those things. I've never really opened up any of the extra items unless they are usable in game. If it's like a quest or like a, expansion or something, then maybe. All right, next up is Code Vein. So this is like a Dark Souls type of game, Bandai Namco game. So far, I think if all three of the games have been kind of like Dark Souls. Okay. So this is an anime Dark Souls, and it has a demo, so you could try it. 75% off, 749 rupees, $14.99, £9.99, €12.49. Bandai is also not really good with discounts and pricing, but they're not as bad, I guess. I mean, looking at the price, this is also about the same time, released in September, so around the same time as Sekiro. Next is Forza Horizon 4. So it's been out since 2018, but it only came to Steam in March of this year. And it's already on a 50% discount. So a really fun game. I've played a lot of this game. And there are multiple versions. I would recommend getting the ultimate version, but I'll just go through the pricing here. 50% off for the base game, $649, $29.99, £27.49, and €34.99. The deluxe version is 949 rupees, $39.99, 34.99 pounds, and 44.99 euros. And the ultimate version is 1124 in India, 44.99 in the US, 38.24 in the UK, 44.99 in the Euro region. It has a few DLCs here, and apart from Hot Wheels Legends car pack, the others are all included in the ultimate version. So it will be much more affordable if you just get the ultimate version and have everything. Plus, you get VIP bonuses like wheel spins and stuff like that, so you can get more stuff easily. And plus, it's on sale. It's on a 55% off, so it's even cheaper than like this discount is cheaper. So yeah, if you really want this game, you wanted to play this game and waited for it to come to Steam, you can get it now. Then we have the Outer Worlds. Obsidian Entertainment is a sort of, people were saying, New Vegas in space. I have played a lot of it through the Xbox Game Pass. In fact, I should, try and finish this game because I've played like about 30 hours or something. And this is 60% off, $11.96 in India, $23.99 in the US, £20, 24 euros. And there are a few DLCs here. So there is the complete version, which is $24.61. Unfortunately, I don't get the info for the other regions, but you have 2 DLCs here. Or you could just buy the expansion. Yeah, try the base game and then you can, buy the others if you're interested. Next, we have Iron Harvest. Now, also, I should mention some of these games are on the Xbox Game Pass. So, the Outer Worlds is on the Xbox Game Pass. So you could try it out, and then if you like it, you could consider it. Iron Harvest, this is also on a new low and also on the Xbox Game Pass because I have downloaded it. I haven't played it yet. I've downloaded it because I want to try it. And this is 75% off, 474 rupees, $12.49, 11.74 pounds, and 12.49 euros. There is a standalone DLC that's not on sale, so better off just trying the base game, I guess. Then we have Titanfall 2 Ultimate Edition. This I would highly recommend. This is 80% off, 299 rupees. One of the best single players FPS campaigns I've played, also made by Respawn, and yeah, you will love it. You will also get a lot of the lore from Apex Legends because it's set in the same universe, and it makes for like an interesting background. You can see the overwhelmingly positive reviews. Next is Frostpunk. So Frostpunk was free from the Epic Games Store, I'm aware of that. But this is a really great game, and there are a few DLCs here, so I wanted to mention this because it has hit a new low. I've been playing this a lot since it became free. I got really interested in the game, and I've been playing it almost daily now. So this is 67% off, 230 rupees only, $9.89, 8.24 pounds, and 9.89 pounds. See, as soon as I wanted to round it up, they're giving me unusual pricing. Anyway, the game also has, as you can see, a few DLCs. You have the Rifts, The Last Autumn, and On the Edge. These are the gameplay expansions, you could say. And then you have the soundtrack, art book, things like that. Then we have Wolfenstein: The New Order. So the reboot of the Wolfenstein series, you could say. And a really good game. This is 80% off, 235 rupees. $3.99, 2.99 pounds, and because I select Germany, it's not showing me the Euro region, but it should be around 3.5, 4 euros as well. And you can also get like the two. Hang on. Yeah, the 2-pack contains Wolfenstein: The New Order and the Old Blood, which was like a standalone DLC, like a shorter DLC, but it's just before the events of this game. And then there is the Alt History Collection, which includes all the new Wolfenstein games. So you have Youngblood and Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus. Now, Youngblood, a lot of people are saying it's bad. I haven't played Colossus. So also, once again, it's on the Xbox Game Pass. So I'll be saying that a lot. Next, we have Ion Fury. So this is a retro style FPS. I really enjoy this game. Tiny game, tiny game. I mean, 100 MB, but a lot of fun. So old school graphics, but it looks really nice and clean. You'll definitely get like a, I don't know, 200 FPS easy, even on the potato PC. And yeah, it's a lot of fun, like the games were in the early 90s. 60% off, 227 rupees, $999, 779 pounds, and 839 euros. Next, we have Blasphemous. So a Metroidvania, Souls-like side-scroller type of game. And yeah, very positive, as you can see. I have it, but I haven't played it. So that's why I don't have much to say. 66% off, 193 rupees, $849, 679 pounds, and 849 euros. Middle-earth Shadow 4. I have played this to completion, and it is a lot of fun. One of the bigger AAA games that is a lot of fun. Now, it does get a little grindy towards the end, admittedly, because they had initially stuffed the game full of microtransactions. And when they released the Game of the Year edition a little while later, they had removed all the microtransactions. So what you are getting is like the best version. No microtransactions, really cheap, full game. Plus, it's a few years old now, so it'll run nicely if you have updated your system. It is also a big game, about 100 GB roughly, give or take. 96 GB if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, big game. But it's quite cheap. 85% off, 143 rupees, $749, 524 pounds, and 599 euros. Now, the definitive edition is only a tiny bit more, so I would recommend you get this. The DLCs, let me see. Outlaw Tribe Nemesis. This is like a tribe of Uruks. So these are included in the game. Then you have 2 story expansions, Blade of Galadriel, Desolation of Mordor. I thought there was one more. I thought there were 3 expansions. Can't remember now, but yeah. One of them was like really pointless. The other one was connected to the story, but not much. Base game is where the fun is. Like base game is like, I would say 50, 60 hours, and the stories are like 5 hours, the expansions. And they're like not really that great either. But still, because the price difference is such a small price difference, I would recommend getting the definitive edition so you have the complete thing. 172 in India, $899, 599 pounds, and 749 euros. Now, I have covered this game in a lot of videos. If you go back many years, 2017, I made a video of this game when it was announced that it was coming out. I made a video saying, look, I'm excited for this game. Then I made a video being angry when they talked about microtransactions. Then I was a bit mad at the pricing because this game was $100 in 2017 when it launched. So you can imagine the price difference now. And then I made a video about a year or so later telling, look, I told you so, it will get cheaper, stuff like that. So I have extensive history of this game. Next is Journey to the Savage Planet. 60% off, $839, $1199, 999 pounds, and 1199 euros. This is like a fun sort of exploration story-based game where you go on like a strange planet. It's more like tongue-in-cheek humor, like the corporates make fun of themselves with weird things. It's not a very long game from what I understand, like a 10-hour campaign. But it's nice and colorful. It'll give you sort of No Man's Sky, Subnautica, games like that, when you go explore stuff. That kind of feel. Maybe a little bit of Outer Worlds as well. But yeah, it's a nice little game if you want to try something. Next, we have Dirt Rally 2. Rally game, sim. 75% off, 142 rupees, $499, 449 pounds, and 499 euros. The annoying thing about this is it has a ton of DLCs. See what I mean? So you'll barely get anything with the base game. And this contains the seasons. So I'm not sure if all the seasons are included in the Game of the Year edition. I mean, all these are included because they have, from what I can tell, tracks and cars. All of them are separate. So yeah, if anybody is more knowledgeable than me about this, please let me know, because what is included in the Game of the Year edition, because they do make these Game of the Year editions, but it doesn't mean it includes everything here. there might still be a lot of things that you would have to buy separately. But yeah, you could try out the base game if you're interested. Next is Greedfall. So this is a RPG, character RPG, you could say. There's a lot of talking, dialogue, choices, things like that. They have combat, but combat is quite basic in this game. I played it and I enjoyed it a lot. When it came out, I had pre-ordered it, started playing as soon as it came out. No liked it for about a week, and I was impressed. I was really impressed by the quest, the story, because they had done like something different. You know, how can I explain this? Imagine you are used to watching Hollywood movies, and then you see like a nice indie movie or like a good movie made from, I don't know, South Africa or something. And you are still familiar with the idea behind it, but things are a little different and you like it a lot because they don't have the usual stereotype that you get from, like, you know, the stuff that you have been watching regularly. So that was the feel. You can see the budgetary constraints in some places, but the originality, the ideas, the way they handle the quests, those things were really well done. Like every little quest in the game was connected to the main story, and it was connected in many different ways. Like how they managed to have everything connected and working properly, that was impressive. Like when I play games like these, I'm always impressed by the devs when they can make sure that if your character is a male, everybody refers as he, and when they're females, they go she. Like they don't mess up there. That is still impressive to me. But these guys, they connected every quest and every story properly. And that was really nice. Also, this game is getting a new DLC on the 30th of June. So I'll be trying to check that out as soon as it's out, because I really enjoyed this game. So again, the full game, if you complete it, should take you about 30 to 40 hours. As I said, the combat isn't great. AI, the enemy AI was really bad. But apart from that, the setting, the world, the characters, interactions, side quests, everything was really good. Very good game. So yeah, it's now on sale. So you may want to consider this if you're a fan of RPGs. 70% off, 539 rupees, $14.99, £13.19, and €14.99. Next is Elex. So another RPG, another AA RPG, you could say. This also got an announcement for a sequel recently during E3 and stuff. So yeah, I need to play this. I've played a little bit of it, and it's decent. You have like multiple factions, and you can, you know, play the game multiple times depending on which faction you go with. It's got mixed reviews recently. So again, another game where you have a lot of talking and choices and stuff like that. 80% off, 339 rupees, $9.99, £7.99, and €9.99. Then we have Layers of Fear 2. This is on a new low, 75% off, 132 rupees, $4.99, £3.87, and €4.19. Now, what I'm thinking right now is, was this free on the Epic Game Store? I'm pretty sure Layers of Fear 1 was free on the Epic Game Store. Was this also free? I have a feeling this was. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, anyway, this is on a new low on Steam. Also check your Epic libraries. You might have this. Next is Hellbound. So this is another retro style FPS. Look at this. A 90s FPS 30 years later. It looks good. Looks like Doom. A lot of lava, fire, stuff like that. Demons. And it'll run nicely. It's got mostly positive reviews. 66% off, only 156 rupees. $5.09, £3.87, €4.24. Interesting pricing again. So yeah, looks good. I might actually pick this up. Yeah, looks familiar, but like on a budget. Like, look at this. This looks like Doom. And not like 90s Doom. It looks like recent Doom. Like early 2000s Doom, I guess. Then we have Mafia 2 Definitive Edition. It's got mixed reviews. I thought this was a decent game. What's wrong with the game? All right, so it seems the main complaint is that they haven't really done anything to the Definitive Edition. So if you don't have the game, then I guess you should be fine. But if you do have it, then maybe not worth it. But I think the game was all right. The first Mafia is still my favorite game, the original Mafia. This one was good. I played it and it was fine. I liked it. It wasn't, again, as good as the first, but it's still a decent game. The main character wasn't likable in this one, in my opinion. That was one of the things. But apart from that, it wasn't bad. 67% off, 560 rupees, $989, 824 pounds, and 989 euros. And then we have Undertale. Overwhelmingly positive, as you can see. Another very sort of, what do you call this? It's a pixel art RPG. Very popular though. 70% off, 110 rupees, $299, £2.09 and 299 euros. Yeah, I need to try this as well. I haven't played it. But yeah, that's a quick look at some of the games that have hit new lows. I'll be looking at $10 games, games under $10, good games under $10. So a lot of those will not be new lows, but I often go with games that are either matching their previous lows or are on a new low or very close to those prices. So if something was like 65% off and it's 60% off, I might mention it if the game is good enough. So yeah, look out for those videos. And also, as I mentioned in the stream, if I make more than 3 videos in a 24-hour period, YouTube will not send notifications. So make sure to check back the channel. I'll try and space them out so I don't hit that 24-hour limit. But yeah, that's it for this one. Also, let me know if there are any interesting games that you are buying. And yeah, see you in the next one.